Hello, my dear Cancers, and welcome to your July reading with me, Elizabeth. Happy, happy, happy birthday to all of you celebrating your solar return or who have just celebrated your birthday. I'm wishing you so much love, so much abundance, and all of your wishes come true. So this is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node of the Moon. These are general messages as always. They may not resonate for you, so please, as I get the other videos uploaded, feel free to check your other signs. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, don't try to make the messages fit. If you are cross-watching, I may be actually reading for you. So for everyone, feel free to swap around the characters as you see fit. All right, Cancer, let's get into your reading. We're going to start with a Moonology Oracle card and get some lunar energy for you, since you are ruled by the moon. So thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Highest and best message for Cancer for the month of July 2021, the Cancer Collective. Okay. Time to release negativity, Cancer. Full moon in Scorpio. All right, and let's get you one more and see what this may be related to. Shifting the energy, okay? It may have been, with the full moon in Capricorn that passed, it was very heavy. We came out of two eclipses, the full lunar eclipse in Sagittarius, and then we had the solar eclipse in Gemini. So some things may have really come up for you, Cancer. And we are in your birthday month, so it's when the sun comes back into your sign and empowers you and enlivens you. So you may be feeling a shift in energy, feeling lighter, feeling like you're releasing some heavier burdens, some heavier energy, which is always a great thing. Let's get you one more. You may be dealing with a Scorpio. Yes, there we go. There's that new moon energy. A new start is coming. It is a new cycle, a new year for you, a new year in your natal solar calendar. So here we go. Here's your new start, coming in very lighter. Anything is possible. New moon energy. Love it. Okay, let's pull you a wisdom of the oracle. We're going to pull some oracle cards and then we'll lay out the tarot cards and get into your reading. So thank you, Spirit. Highest and best messages for my dear Cancers for the month of July. What does Cancer need to know the most? Here and now. So the present moment, you are not living in the past and the future has not yet arrived. And here you are, number 32, breaking down to a 5. So that signals change and movement. Okay, so really, really beautiful. Come into this present moment because there is a new start that is on its way. And at the bottom of the deck is chop wood. I love this. This is the saying of the Buddha: before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. It's speaking to just doing the things in the day-to-day, that there's so much magic in the mundane, and that doing the work really provides us with a sense of purpose and sort of helps us get out of some of the more denser energies, is to keep moving forward, keep doing the work. And I love this because it's showing where like nothing is beneath you. You know, there's a humility and a sense of humbleness about this. I love that so much. All right, Cancer, let's get you an angel prayer and then we'll move on to one more oracle card before we get into the tarot. Ooh, that came right out. Nice. All right. Yeah. So here's the change coming in. Archangel Azrael, which is such a powerful archangel. Thank you, Azrael, for leading me safely through this change. Look at that power that's with you. And here we see a nod to the phoenix. So this is the phoenix rising from the ashes. So it's showing where, yes, you definitely, with this 32 equaling a 5 and a new start is coming, maybe having some big changes in your life. So let's pull you one more oracle card from the Sacred Creators deck. And And you got 2. Beautiful, beautiful. So yes, this is like your Ace of Cups. It's your energy, Cancer, this water creator energy. So it's really showing that you create from a place that is in a heart space. This is your great ability to sense and feel through the energies, your intuition. So it's really beautiful. And then cozy up with risk. We see like the heart chakra here, the hearth in the home, the flame, the fire. So it goes really nicely with this energy of Archangel Azrael, so that, you know, during this time of change, you may really be having some opportunities come your way, new opportunities, and just to kind of like get cozy with the idea of this change, new opportunities coming your way, this new start that's coming to you, that there may be some really beautiful opportunities coming your way. All right, so we're going to get into your tarot. Let's just move these over. And we're going to put those right there. All right, my dear Cancer, so we're using the Ethereal Visions Tarot by Matt Hughes. I've already pre-shuffled, but we will get you one more shuffle just for good measure. In your pre-shuffle, I did see the Chariot come out with the Page of Wands, so that was a really nice energy. And we got the 3 of Cups. Yeah, this is your birthday month. This is having support and love around you, celebrating with friends, having some wine, you know, whatever that looks like for you, having your matcha lattes together, just really feeling the love around you, the emotional connection. These are your soul sisters, your soul brothers, your soul family, your actual family, your sisters, your brothers. So I love that that's your lead card. It shows a really nice heartfelt energy, people who love and support you, that want to come out and celebrate you. All right, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. What are the messages for my dear Cancer for the month of July, for their birthday month? And I love that the Cups energy is coming out for you. Like we've got Creator water, we've got a Scorpio full moon, which is water, we've got the 3 of Cups, which is water. So your element is coming in loud and clear here. Yes, look at that, Piscean energy, more water energy. Your intuition is really on point this month. You have to trust yourself, Cancer, okay? 100%. You hold a lot of wisdom of the divine feminine with the 7 of Swords. Okay, so we'll see what that's about. That could be some of that negativity that you're releasing. Yes, moving on from that, 2 of Swords. And we'll get you one more with the Devil. What is going on here, Cancer? We're going to pull some clarifiers. So I feel like this is the negativity that you're releasing, and it's starting off with you feeling support, you feeling loved, and feeling very intuitive. You may be really wondering if there are people around you that are not totally honest with you, and sort of like having this you're at a crossroads of what to do with this person or with these people. The 6 of Swords is where you do transition. It is that transitional energy. This is where your mind gets very focused, very clear. High Priestess, 6 of Swords, where you're getting very focused and very clear, tapping into your intuition and deciding if you should move on. There is a decision that you're going to be making. The Devil coming out. So it's funny, I was dreaming about this card last night, I believe with the 10 of Cups. Sometimes I dream about the cards, and I knew I was going to be doing your reading. So it's interesting that the Devil is coming out, because one of the messages that I was receiving about him, and I often think of him this way, and I think because I was having this dream, this is how I should be interpreting this for you today. So the Devil is Capricorn energy. And Capricorn is the goat. Capricorn is the mountain goat, where, you know, it can climb the highest mountain. It can even take a risk, you know. It can be a risky energy. He's like a coach in some ways. So think back to if you ever played a sport, excuse me, or a musical instrument, or you were in ballet, or something where you had a coach. And think back to perhaps like the most strict coach that you ever had, the one that pushed you really hard, the one where you didn't want to get out of bed in the morning because you knew that when you saw that coach, they were going to push you. They were going to make you give it 200%, 1,000%. That's the person that made you great. So in some ways, when the devil comes in, it can be someone who coaches us. So if you are trying to make a change in your life, if you are trying to release some kind of negativity, if you are in a transition and you need someone to help push you forward and help you make a decision and actually do the work that's required to make the change, the devil can actually help you. It's that sort of energy that can become obsessive. So let's say that you're trying to start a new business, right? You're trying to move on from people or situations that are no longer in alignment with who you are. Perhaps you feel like you're being robbed of your ideas, or in some cases, you're not being paid enough money. You're not getting the support that you need. But you have this decision to make, and the path forward isn't clear, or you're not trusting yourself. We see a nod to the moon in both of these, where she's blindfolded so that she can go internally into her third eye, into her heart space, and make the right decision. She could easily uncross her arms and take the blindfold off, but she chooses not to because it's an internal process. So you have this decision, right? It's a new start. You come into the present moment, the here and now, and you start receiving messages about what this transition is going to look like, but you're realizing that it's sort of risky and that it's going to require some work. And it's something that you're really desiring from your heart space. 3 of Cups, Creator, Water, that Ace of Cups here. The devil is the one who's going to give you the strength and the courage and the fortitude, that mountain goat, to do the work. He pushes you. So I really do feel that this guy here is helping you overcome your fears and release the negativity, which could be fear, doubt that you can make it happen, this new start, this transition. So I feel like, and we're going to pull clarifiers, I feel like the message is to come into the here and now, tap into your senses, celebrate this month with friends, allow yourself to do that. This transition may be slow for you, and it may require work, and it may require a risk. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Pisces, a Scorpio. So, all right, Cancer, let's get you some additional messages. I've got the Radiant Rider-Waite pocket-sized deck. And it's, like I said, I dreamt about this card last night, and so I know why it's coming out for you. And in my dream, I was talking about him. There's the star. We're going to take this. All right, so the cards are repeating. So here we go. Here we go. I think it came out like this. Yes, here's your transition. Here's the 6 of Swords repeating itself, okay? So this month there is a transition for you. And like I said, with the 6 swords, 6s are where we balance. We get balanced. Swords is the mind. So this is where you're going to get very focused in your mind. There's a spirit guide with you. You're on the boat. Your inner child is with you. Or perhaps this is a nod to you being a parent or a caretaker to someone. Like, you have responsibility. You feel responsible for other people. So it's not just you along for the ride. You've got a spirit guide. You've got your 6 swords indicating that you're getting focused. There's one particular point that you're focused on. So you're going to be rebalancing, and that's going to happen through having some kind of support, people that you can talk to, people that get you, people that love you. This High Priestess, she's thinking about her wishes. She's thinking about her hopes. She's thinking about her dreams. She is looking internally to find her inner compass, her North Star. She's naked, she's vulnerable, she's raw here. It's similar to Temperance, right? In Temperance, there's a mixing and blending of elements. You're performing alchemy in Temperance. You're taking your time. But here in the Star, she's already mixed and blended elements. So perhaps you've already worked with like the light and the shadow. You know, you've already gotten into the scorpionic energy of transformation. Now you're in transition. This isn't so much a transformation as it is a transition. I feel that you've already been through your transformation, and now you know, or this is the advice for you, that coming from the High Priestess is that you can take the risk. She's got 2 vessels and she pours them out into this creek, this river, into you know, the sacred water, and she knows that she can let them go because the universe, her universe, will replenish her. She's not hoarding anything. So the message from the Star is also that there is enough for you. You will be replenished. Whatever it is that you're giving out, that you're giving back to your universe as an offering. I see this as an offering. Your universe, God, the angels, whomever, your highest self, your ancestors, your loved ones in heaven, they will give it back to you. And that's where you come into a state of knowing, really, really knowing that you can make a transition, that you can move on from something. So it's really, really lovely. It's also about wishes being fulfilled. This is wishing upon a star. It's Aquarius energy. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius. At the bottom of that pull was the Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. So really about moving forward. Why are these cards backwards? Sorry. There we go. Okay. Let's flip those over. All right. So let's get you some more messages and clarify. Oh boy. All right. That's too many. I'm not going to take all of those. I did see this in your pre-shuffle with the other deck. Beautiful. So there may be a partnership here, or you may be moving towards a soulmate, calling in a soulmate. Truth, clarity, communication. So having a totally new truth around that 7 of Swords. Nice. Okay. Oh my gosh. So many cards. All right. So we get the Page of Cups over the 7 of Swords. Beautiful. There's a new emotional start that's happening. Another nod to your intuition, you know, your psychic abilities, your innate psychic abilities, your ability to feel and sense. Someone could be coming in and offering you an apology as well for perhaps a lie that they told to you, some kind of deception. Yeah, and they may be coming in quickly. This person may not want you to move on from them. Whatever situation this is, they really may not want you to move on, Cancer. Magician trying to come out. They may really be trying to manifest you back. Okay, your cards are so jumpy. I'm not going to take these. But I do see the Fool with the 9 of Swords. So we're going to take these. Oh, and the 7 of Cups. Okay. Here we go. That goes with that, and that goes with that. Yes. All right. I see where this is going. So let's talk about these. And at the bottom of the deck, we get the 6 of Cups. We'll talk about these. There's your card. Beautiful. Okay. So my dear Cancers, this 7 of Swords energy, you know, this is an energy of looking back. It's like he's actually moving this way, but he's looking back. So it is, can be a reflective energy. I feel like this is a situation where whoever you have been dealing with, whoever you're moving on from, or whatever negativity you're releasing, even if there's forgiveness here, this could be a situation where someone has sort of done you wrong or betrayed you a bit, and they're going to be offering you an apology, and there may be forgiveness. So this whole situation could be about you just forgiving someone because they're asking for it. It's like they're with the Knight of Swords here. They're not going to take no for an answer. You know, this is someone who really, really wants to talk. They really want to communicate. It's Gemini energy. They really want to speak a truth. They really want to give an apology. But it can feel sort of aggressive, you know, so I'm not sure how you're going to feel about that, Cancer. But in any event, I do see you making a decision, and this is clarifying your Two of Swords. So yes, you know, this is something that's really keeping you up at night. This is where you know, there's some confusion for sure. Seven of Cups, is it a dream worth pursuing? So even this new thing, even this new start, this you know, this new opportunity, whatever that is, it's still causing you some confusion. And I think that this could have to do with, you know, not wanting to relive the past, not wanting to make the same mistakes of the past, perhaps still holding on to some things from the past. This is Neptune in Pisces, and it's retrograde right now. So it's like, what's in all of these different cups, you know, and he can't see everything so clearly. So it's like about choices. Is it a dream worth pursuing? And there's a lot of stress around this, and that's why, like, you're really at a crossroads with this. It's not just stuff in the mind, it's also like in your heart. It's about those wishes, those dreams, choices. This is where you have choices this month, and you are going to be choosing something new. You are going to cozy up with risk, and I do truly feel that this Devil energy is helping you do that. It's also where, you know, these lovers, we see a nod to the lovers there, they break free of the chains that bind them. So it is also about breaking free. The Fool is free. The Fool travels light. The Fool takes risks. The Fool isn't afraid to make a mistake. So if you're afraid here to make a mistake, the Fool would tell you to take the risk. And the reason why I'm saying this is because you have the Star and the High Priestess there with you. You know, so this really is about trusting yourself, trusting your own inner guidance, trusting that inner compass, trusting the star that's within you. You really have a deep knowing. So it's going to start with coming into the here and now, really, really being present this summer, allowing yourself to have some fun. Some of you, this fun could be like taking a trip. You're going on a vacation, you're going to the beach, you're going to the lake, you're going to the river, actually taking a physical vacation. Some of you could be thinking about moving this summer. Moving overseas even is something that I'm seeing. But I do feel like if you've been in a situation where you feel that you've been wronged or deceived in some way, you are going to receive an apology. This person, I don't know that you're really going to entertain them all that much. You might, you know, accept the apology just because you want to move on. But I see you as being in a place where, like, you really want a new start. You really want to feel lighter. You really want, that's Aries energy, to feel inspired and to feel hope. Bottom of the deck, so this is reconciliation, the Six of Cups. This is like the gift of forgiveness. It's like we give that gift to ourselves. The Hermit, Virgo energy, and this is where, like, you do that soul searching. That's the star in that lantern, so it's connected to the Star card. And then we see the Moon, you know, your energy about your intuition and your dreams and the emotional realm. So it's emotional, and then we see Strength. So this is your ability, you know, to rise above this. Strength comes in when we need strength, and there's that Two of Swords again. So this is telling a story, and it's big energy. It's really big energy. And for some of you, this is a relationship, you know, and it's like, do I, don't I? Do I, don't I? So you may be making a decision this month about your relationship, your love relationship with someone, taking a risk on them, or moving on to something totally new. So I feel like I want to get you a love card. I feel like I want to pull you a love card. I'm going to do that. Hang on, Cancer. All right, Cancer, thank you so much. I want to get you a Romance Angels card. For those of you where this is a relationship, because it feels like it might be one. Mostly I am feeling as though Cancer is moving on if this is a relationship, but you may get some validation. You may get that validation that, you know, this person is feeling regret and they're feeling sorry. Perhaps they sort of did something to you where they had other options, they had other choices. You know, they may not have been totally honest with their level of commitment with you, is something that I'm seeing. There's the Ace of Cups, that creator water. So it's like, I feel like you really have a new opportunity, like for something new. You know, it's about that 0 point of what is new. But let's see, because sometimes the divine has something else in mind. Okay, so that's what I was just saying. So the divine has something else in mind. So for some of you, this really is your soulmate. And, you know, you may be seeing that this month if it's a relationship. For many of you, this is not a relationship. For many of you, you know, this is just about your life and about you having been through some kind of a transformation. And now that transformation, that internal transformation, is showing up for you in the outside world. Meaning we change internally and then our external world starts changing. Does that make sense? So for those of you that this is not, you know, particularly about love, what I see is you making a transition in your life, making changes in your life. It could be moving, a new job, and overall it could just be like being happier, you know, like returning to hope, like where perhaps for a while you haven't felt very hopeful about the world or about things inside of the world, and you're just releasing all of that, and you're like, you know what, I'm going to go out and enjoy my life. I'm going to take some risks. I'm going to travel. I'm going to be more present in my life. I'm going to have more fun with my friends. For some of you, Archangel Azrael and change and transition, he helps with grief. So if any of you have lost a loved one recently, you can call on Archangel Azrael to help you through your grieving process. And so for just a few of you, maybe only one of you, this could be around someone that you love that passed on. And you're moving through the stages of grief, and that's part of this transition for you, okay? So that's something that I'm seeing. But yes, for some of you, if this is love, yeah, that's what the divine is saying. See, I may see you perhaps moving on, but the divine has something else in mind. And getting to know each other was at the bottom. So it really is going to be about that state of vulnerability, you know, of that person coming to you very vulnerable. Because as a Knight of Swords, he's not very vulnerable. He's fully armored. You know, he's moving very fast. Now, this could be you, because it's coming out under that Six of Swords, really giving this person a piece of your mind. They're apologizing, okay? And you're giving them a piece of your mind. You're really speaking your truth. You're in a way that maybe you're going to be angry at first, but then you'll soften and let them know where that anger is coming from. So that's, I know that this sort of feels a bit all over the place. I'm just picking up a lot of storylines for you here. So my dear Cancer, let's get you one final message and then we will close your reading. We're going to use the Oracle of the Mermaids by Lucy Cavendish, which is such a great deck. So for Cancer season, I picked some water oracles, and this is the Mermaid Oracle. So thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Message for my dear Cancer collective. Fertility, nice. Yeah, this is where like this is this new start. Something new is coming. You are creating something, you're birthing something. Creator water with fertility, potential, powerful creative energy, initiation energy. It's really beautiful. And that may be like this transition is that you're being initiated into the next time of your life, into like higher levels. Okay. So let's see. This is a moment of decision for you. Will you use this great power and seek out what it is you need to seed your own fertile waters? So we mermaids say that it may be time that you have all that is needed, desired to richly provide life to creations, ideas, people, and dreams. It is now time for you to decide how this will be worked with, used, and explored. You are a fertile, enriching being, and new life and growth is ready to spring from your mind, your emotions, your body, and your soul. That's amazing. So that's like that sort of Page of Wands that I saw, but it's different. So now is the time. Now is the time for the conception and growth of a new project, a time to get ready, a time to prepare. May literally mean that it is a time to conceive and grow a new life in the world, taking herbal supplements and changing diet and lifestyle so that new projects have the healthiest possible beginnings. So no longer being neglectful of yourself. Okay, this is your inner child, like inside the womb. Do not let this fertile time come to nothing. Sow the seeds of ideas, of dreams, and action them out into the world, into reality. The mermaids know that you are the right one to bring this idea or being or project through. You have been gifted a time of great potential, the perfect conditions. You must do your very best to ensure success. The seed is in your hand. Let it fall to the ripe, good earth, and let your soul grow what it was born to create. That is you, Cancer. That is you, this creator water. You see that? So, my dear Cancers, those were your messages. I hope that this was helpful. I love you so much. I know that this was a bit of a harder reading, but, you know, as I get the other videos uploaded, you can always check your moon, check your rising, your Venus, your North Node as well. And just remember that you have this very powerful archangel with you. That Angel Prayers deck is not all full of archangels. There's only a few of them in there. So the archangel energy is coming out for you. This is that Phoenix energy. So you've got this, okay? Take good care, and I will see you all soon. Namaste.